我看到，现在我们这个社会啊，可能在很多方面，跟以往不同，变化非常非常快。以前就几百年、几千年，在这个时候有一些比较大的变革，但现在呢，可以说，从技术上面讲，每个月或者说是18个月、6个月就一直有更新，就是很多新的技术，所以我们人们面对的时候呢，也是有时候很苦恼的，就我们所学到的知识呢，在某种程度上经常用不上。
In this society, from different aspects, we can see there are a lot of changes which is very swift. And so in the past, maybe we will experience changes after maybe 100 years or things like that, a very long time. But nowadays, we have to accept or we have to experience a lot of changes within very short time. Sometimes it's just a couple of months, then you have to upgrade a lot of things. And there are so many information come to us, and we kind of cannot catch up with them. So, and at the same time, what we know, our knowledge seems very limited for us to cope with what we are facing.
因为在全世界范围当中，就是现在科技的这种发达，变化特别快，尤其是现在人工智能的这个出现，很多的单位，很多人呢就脱岗，我看到有一个银行跟牛津大学合作的一个报道当中说，就是今年2月份的时候，说是那么现在人类尽快要面临的是什么呢？像美国的话呢，47%，英国是35%，中国更严重，就是脱岗的这些人，也就是说被机器人取代的这些呢，就是77%。所以这样的一个面临的话呢，很有可能就现在我们很多人比较熟悉的这个岗位呢，就是将来就是逐渐就是被机器人代替。那这个时候呢，大多数的人就最近在有一本书里面所讲到的一样的，我们大多数的人呢，可能是没有工作岗位，没有事情做的，很多的资源呢，有智慧会寄宿的个别人的这个手里。所以我们人类呢，就是其实是现在面临着有一个比较前所未有的就是一个问题，或者说是挑战。
Because nowadays science and technology has developed so quickly. One example that I want to mention here is artificial intelligence. I read back in February that there is a report from a cooperation work or research or investigation by Citibank and Oxford University that they had a concern about the job losing problem. So a lot of people, they predicted that a lot of people is going to lose their job because of artificial intelligence or robots, and they gave a proportion of the job positions that is going to be lost in America, in the United Kingdom, and in China. And the number is in America, and there will be 47% of job position will be taken over by robots from human beings. And in UK, the number is 35%. And in China, that will be 77%. So a lot of people is going to lose their job, and all the resources will be confined to only a very small number of people. So human beings are facing, if what they are saying is correct, what human beings are facing right now really are facing crisis and challenge.
以前工业革命的时候呢，实际上全世界范围当中也发生了巨大的变化。在那个时候呢，大多数的男女就下岗，就很多都是被机器代替。最后呢，就是我们人类也是付出很多的代价，包括这个自然破坏方面就很严重的。那么现在呢，可能 很多知识分子，包括我们的这个老师也好，律师也好，还有这个翻译家也好，很多人的就经常跟我说，我是经常喜欢翻译。他们说现在的话呢，就是翻译的很多工具都比较先进，就你都可以这个下岗了，就很多人是这样的，就所以说的确是，很多的这种岗位呢，就是逐渐就是就有不同的变化，就几十年的这种工作呢，就是有变化的时候，我们人类就是有一种，不管是东方还是西方，大家都有一种恐惧感、不安全感。正因为这样呢，这个科学家霍金呢，就是对这个时代就是非常的担忧。他认为呢，不管是从这个温室的这个天气也好，还有我们的这个爆发的各种战争啊、科技的技术啊，人类已经面临着就是有史以来是最危机的时刻。
And so, if we look at many years ago, the industry revolution, a lot of blue collars, they lost their job. So what we're going to see is for the white collars going to lose job. And because of the industrial revolution, there are a lot of problems caused the imbalance of ecology and also a lot of loss of the natural resources. And when I talk with people nowadays, I have already sensed that the trend that they were talking about is really going to happen because a lot of teachers, lawyers, and even include translators, they kind of have the feel insecure because, for example, once when I talk with translators, and they said, although I'm a translator, I have a lot of job to do, but because nowadays there are so many apps, so many computer programs, they can just do it automatically, so I don't have anything to do, and maybe in the future I will lose my job. So in this few decades, we really have experienced a lot of changes. And I think no matter it's in the East or in the West, we human beings kind of more or less feel this insecure. And I know scientist Steve Hawking, he worries about what we are facing right now, a lot of problems, climate change, war, science and technology, the development direction. And so he says this is the most difficult or most challenging time for human history, in human history.
这是一方面的，还有一个方面呢，我们以前我比较年轻的时候呢，从来没有听过这个恐怖分子的这种说法。那么这几年以来呢，就 SS 也是这个组织啊，就是在全世界范围当中，就非常猖狂，就是在各个国家、各个地方的话呢，都发生就是不同形式的非常可怕的一些枪击案啊，就是撞车啊，就是等等等。
And in the past, when I was young, I have never heard about terrorist attack. But nowadays, just in these recent years, we hear about that a lot of times. And so, for example, ISIS, they actively do a lot of attack in different regions in the world, such as use weapons and also drive trucks to hit people.
不仅是像这样的组织形式的，甚至一些个人的行为。昨天我去芝加哥的这个参观的路上呢，他们很多人给我提醒，就说不要这个多看一些，包括乞丐啊，就这样，不然他们不高兴的时候呢，可能会拉着枪，就是会打死你的。所以，我也就是随时都带着一种恐惧或者说是不安全的这种心态。
And not about this kind of very severe situation. Also, like yesterday when I had a tour in Chicago, and some people warned me that you should be careful, don't stare at homeless people. Maybe they have a weapon, and or maybe you will, be careful, or something like that. So I kind of like feel unsafe.
上次十月初的时候，也是你们这个拉斯维加斯，就是一个64岁的人，就是他拉着枪从32层楼上面，就是对民众就是开枪，在几分钟的时间当中呢，又杀死了59个人，然后受伤了527个人。从这样的一种行为来看呢，虽然他是一个独狼行为，就是他的心态到目前为止，可能听说是还不知道，因为他很富裕的，他有很多的能力，但是呢，为什么是这样呢？也是很难说的。所以这也是成为美国历史上就是也是比较大的这个枪击案。那这样的这个行为呢，为什么是现在有史以来就是最恐怖的这些事情从来没有发生过的？就是那么现在的这个科技最发达的这样的时代，看起来我们人们都是就应该很富裕的，应该很满足的这样的一个时代当中呢，为什么频频的发生就是很多有史以来就是没有发生过的这些事情，而且规模如此的之大？就这个原因呢在什么？我们的心态呢，就是可能也会就随着不同的时间呢，也会有不同的这种波动和变化。
And I also heard last month in Las Vegas there was an old 64-year-old man shoot from a 30-second story from a hotel room to killed 59 people and wounded 527 people. And although his activity is categorized as a lone wolf, but we don't know why he did that. And I also heard that this is kind of like the most tragic shooting in modern history of America. So all these kind of things that I'm not trying to depressing you, but when I mention these things, I feel like although science and technology has already developed so in advanced, people should feel more satisfied and feel more happy, but a lot of bad things which have never happened before now happens so often, so frequently, and in such a big, large scale. So I think a lot of us may have a confused feeling and have a fluctuating mindset. So that's a thing that we have to deal with.